Did Jimmy Garoppolo's play put pressure on Trey Lance for next season, who is suddenly ready to play, unlike a week ago, which is great?
Gosh. So I don't think Garoppolo's play put pressure on Trey Lance, but the results definitely did. I think making it to the NFC Championship, I mean, if they, let's say, God forbid, they don't make the playoffs, they have tons of injuries next year, they don't make the playoffs, they lose a bunch of close games. Even if Trey plays good, everybody's going to be, but the wins, he doesn't win. We won with Garoppolo. So I think the wins and the way the team performed put a lot of pressure on Trey Lance to
Mm-hmm.
perform next year. But I don't think Garoppolo himself did. If hopefully that makes sense to you.
I agree, because if the Niners do anything less than reach the NFC Championship game next year, there's going to be a lot of people who say, well, now here's the thing. Here's going to be the tricky thing. Jimmy's going to play somewhere next year.
True.
Jimmy's going to be on another team. We're going to see him, and chances are Trey and the Niners are going to go farther than Jimmy and whatever team he's on. I'm just guessing. So while people could be like, well, the team went farther with Jimmy Garoppolo, he's going to be on some team most likely struggling because they're not the 49ers and they don't have Kyle Shanahan and Deebo Samuel and George Kittle and all those guys. So while there will be the people who second guess, I think it'll be interesting to see Jimmy doing his own thing on another team that could kind of take pressure off of Trey. Like, yeah, the team won with Jimmy, but we all know it was in spite of Jimmy, and Jimmy didn't play that great, and Jimmy was hurt, and Jimmy's going to be on his own team next year. So I think as long as Trey and the Niners are better than Jimmy and his next team, he'll be all right. And I can't imagine that Jimmy's going to go to a situation next season that's better than the one Trey stepping into. I just can't imagine.
Yeah, I can't imagine it either. I Washington,
Carolina?
I don't know.
Washington? I asked my cousin's a big Washington fan if he was excited about potentially getting Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hell no, he's not excited.
He put the Lloyd Christmas almost throwing up gif. Like, dude,
yeah.
I don't know what Niner fans expect, but no fan base is over there saying like, hope we get Jimmy. There's zero fan base.
No, not at all. Well, okay, so we talked about this prior. I think we talked about this after the thumb injury when we didn't know if he was going to play again.
Yep.
Has his trade value changed to you, and what is he worth?
What did Rappaport say, that they had an offer for a third in the offseason, a second or a third? They turned it down.
I think. Third. Yeah, third. Yeah.
So that was probably from New England. I'd be surprised if they got more than a third for this guy. To me, he's worth like a fourth and a fourth. That's basically what the Dolphins got for Ryan Tannehill. Now, Tannehill went to go be a backup, but which team is looking at Jimmy like, that's our starter next year? That's our starter next year, because he got hurt. How many times did he get hurt this year? He hurt his calf.
Every time he played bad? So 9 times?
His shoulder. Like, he got hurt 3 times. I mean, he's always freaking hurt, and he's not even that good when he's healthy. He's not getting – you can't get Deebo. You can't bring Kittle. You can't bring Kyle with you. I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to stick with what I said then, just because it didn't play out any better. I'm going to say a future fourth that could escalate to a third, depending on whatever incentives you want to put it in there, whether it's games played, stats achieved, what have you. But that's the most that I can.
I guess I could see them trading him to like what? Denver. They just hired a new coach. He comes from the Packers. He's worked under LaFleur. He's lost to Jimmy a couple of times. I don't know. I mean, Denver doesn't have a young quarterback. They suck. But like, if Jimmy goes to Denver, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? What's the point?
You have Mahomes, Herbert, and Carr in that division. What the hell is Jimmy going to look like compared to those guys 6 games a year?
What's the point? You might as well just draft a quarterback. That's what I'm saying. Like, what team is Pittsburgh? Dude, that's the best you can do. I'm sorry. Anyway,
they were locally. They were talking about it in Tampa today.
Bruce Arians likes to throw the ball down the field. I'm sorry. Right, I don't think that's going to happen, but maybe I don't know. No, his play didn't put pressure on Trey. The team's play put pressure on Trey. There's clear expectation to make it back to the NFC Championship game, but when Jimmy goes to his next team and does what he does, that'll probably take a little pressure off.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. I would say, just for teams wise, I would say Washington, Denver, Pittsburgh, and the Saints and Denver. Like those, but 2 of those teams are probably going to get Rodgers and Watson.
Yeah, who the hell is it? We don't even know what the Saints are. We got to see who
Yeah,
their coach is
that's
first.
true.